Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live watch party. A rare Friday night live watch party. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Figured we'd do a little celebrating, countdown, something. We're coming in. We got 2 weeks left until Cobra Kai Season 5 debuts on Netflix. So, we're all looking forward to that. Did not, you're going live. Yeah, I wanted to do something. Working on a video that'll come out tomorrow about what I think will be the biggest fight or one of the biggest fights of the season. So I got a video coming out tomorrow, but put something out today. And, you know, since I normally go live on Sundays in the afternoon, you know, switching up the time allows different people to drop in, like Melissa. Thank you for coming in, Melissa. Chopstick and flies. So we are here. Do you know? Yes, Cobra Kai Kid. Netflix is a little generous with who they're giving out early access more often, at least than they have before. Is Barnes' arrival confirmed? Yes. Shoot. I wish I had pulled up. Let me pull something up here. So that was in the pics that came out a while ago. Where are they? Are these all of them? Okay. I got a lot of pics here. Yeah. But there's Barnes. Absolutely. It is absolutely confirmed from Netflix, from Sean Kanan. Obviously, we don't have anything. He wasn't in the trailer. So, yeah. But it is confirmed. This is a shot here from the show. Or a set photo or something. But Barnes is definitely in it. So these are the evaluator guys. I originally called them senseis. I don't know what you're doing, but don't spam the chat. Jay Kisses went to Miguel. She's like, time for kisses in Miguel. It went to looking for Miguel in Mexico. Didn't find him. Thank you for dropping in, Jay Kisses. You may not find Miguel, but there's plenty of else to do down there. Plenty good looking guys. Plenty of everything. We hope you're having a good time in Mexico. Daniel with his drinks. Liking Devin in Cobra Kai. I'm warming up to Devin in Cobra Kai. And if you recall, like I said before, I actually predicted she would end up in Cobra Kai when she was first announced as a character a long time ago. This one's an interesting one. We'll see. Kenny and Kyler. We don't need that one. Kim Da-eun. Tori will stay in Cobra Kai. I think she will. Yeah, do you think Tori's going to be Aikido? Yeah, I think Tori's staying where she is. Oh, he's shading you. Yeah, you gotta do it a little. You think Hawkins is Hawk in episode 8? Do you mean the color? Obviously, since it was shaved, like it'll be growing throughout the season. You know, it'll probably go more and more as it goes. But the color could be episode 8. I agree. see. Haven't heard quiet. Yeah, but in season 4, if you recall, Daniel yelled quiet. He yelled it to Anthony in episode 8. So it was like Johnny's quiet, but it was from Daniel. Something that Peter pointed out. It almost looks like he's like gonna flick something. I don't think that's what he's doing. Like, I don't think he's like shooting his food at someone else. But it definitely looks like it. Like he's like gonna be shooting peas at someone else or something. Like prison is some sort of middle school cafeteria or something. Corrupt cops, food, politicians on his payroll, maybe. Kim does his sleep in on weekends, yeah. Just a random live stream, yes it is. Do the Friday night thing. Melissa, do you think that there's a chance that Devin might be the student that takes things to the next level in Cobra Kai and will have an influence over her? I mean, I don't specifically know what you mean by take it to the next level, but yeah, I think Sensei Kim will have an influence over Devin. Whether Devin like takes a liking to her specifically, or like Devin just wants to impress Sensei Kim or something and works harder than ever. There could be a connection, something like that. If the senseis that lost their band together, yeah, something like that could be. Actually, yeah, the video tomorrow is going to address some of that. Hopefully it comes out tomorrow. I got to finish writing it. Making a prison shake. What's been your favorite teaser picture? Ooh, I like this one. Silver and Amanda, because it's like very silver. Totally sets things up. I like this one because that lifeguard in the middle is so attractive. I do like this one. This one may be my favorite. Because I just, like to look at the kids. Robbie's there. Gives stuff away. So this one, it's got the humor to it. I'm giving you all of them. Yeah, that one's a little of a mystery. Yeah, I'll go with this one. This one was on the thumbnail of the trailer video, as you all recall. Even though Tori's not in the trailer, this shot of Tori, she's not in the trailer, but I put it on the thumbnail anyway because it's the same scene. But so I mean, I like this one too. Robbie chilling, Tori like, what's Sam up to now? Rectify streams. I'm subbed. Thank you. Mike Barnes isn't Tori's dad. No. What if the story from season 5 ends up unresolved in Mexico? Sure, we might come back in later. Yeah, I would say just before we know anything, it is possible. There could be something unresolved or just still lurking out there. So I would say for whatever reason, it is at least possible. Hope Tori doesn't leave Cobra Kai. Yeah. No, I don't want him. To me, it would take away so much of the fun. If I watched the show even a few days ago, like, what am I going to do? Like, I can't, like, make theory videos. I could, like, make reviews and analysis, but then, like, I'm just, like, sitting there for 2 weeks. You keep your appearance a mystery. It just sort of started out this way because it's how I make videos. And it's fun to keep it going. Cobra Kai companion is jumping out of his chair. Yeah, I think he is. Are you watching the season early? No. I don't think we'll find out who Tori's dad is. No. Yeah. Certainly nothing of relevance. It's not like Mike Barnes or something. Do you guys remember my video from a while back? I mean, I made a video. Let me see here.
This is what we're.
Oh shoot. Do I have it here? Oh, I moved it. Shoot. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, hold on. Sorry, hold on, guys. Here. And... okay, here it is. This is the channel. So you see my channel. Okay. Season 5 theories. It's over here right now. This one that says father. This video, this was like in January. I made this the end of January or something, somewhere around there. And that was from something Peyton List said in an interview. And she was talking about how people come up to her on set saying they're her father. And I said in that video, I'm almost certain it was Sean Kanan. Sean Kanan was on set doing filming or something, you know, and he went up to Peyton and said, "Oh yeah, they told me I'm playing your father, but it's going to be a big reveal. It hasn't come up." Something like that. And Peyton, not knowing, like, believed him. She's like, "Oh, really? So that's what they're doing." That's what happened. And Peyton even talked about it in an interview, and I made a video on that. But like, that was what was going on. Sean Kanan, and he's absolutely the sort of guy who would do that. We've kind of learned at least a little of his personality. Yeah, so yeah, that's sort of what happened. But obviously, you know, he's joking around. Mike Barnes isn't Tori's father, right? Oh, fuck. Sorry. There. I forgot to switch back to the screen. Yeah, so Mike Barnes isn't Tori's father, right? So he was screwing with her. But that in the end, that just means her father is kind of no one important. You know, quite possibly may never show up in the show because he's not really relevant to the whole picture, to the story. Mike Barnes tease. Yeah, I do. I think they'll release something Mike Barnes. We got the Kim Da-eun scene of her coming off the plane. So I think we'll get a Mike Barnes. Maybe they're waiting for next week. Kyler, Bricks, Cruz, Trey. Probably Cruz and Trey would win a fight. Yes, Johnny kicked the surfboard in the day. Do you think Tom Cole will appear this season? Probably not. You know, you never really know for sure, but you know, he could show up, you know, he could show up at the, where is it? You know, like the charity auction or something. I don't know. You know, that's just the sort of thing like Tom Cole could show up at too. Probably not, but like, who knows? Yeah, Jay Kisses, how will his dad react? And like, will he believe him right away? I mean, maybe a little, like, if Miguel seems to know all these things about him and Carmen. But yeah, it'll definitely be an event. Voided a lot of child support. Will Miguel's dad stay in Mexico? I assume so. At least for season 5. Who do you think is going to win, Miguel or Robbie? Yes, the fight. I think what was I guessing? Something like a draw. If not a draw, Robbie wins and shows mercy, something like that. So those would be my two main guesses. Character posters next week. Yeah, I think so, if we're getting them at all. As far as I know, I never saw any indication like the cast or when anything took shots for new posters. And even on the poster they released, some of them were wearing stuff from season they're wearing stuff from season 3 outfit, which seems to imply it's not he wore that in episode 5, didn't he? Season 3. So it implies there's not new shots, or they either just took it from season 5 or from season 3, but it's not like new looks, new poses. Melissa, will Tori blame Sam for Robbie rejoining Cobra Kai? I don't know if she'll blame Sam. I don't think she'll go that far, because I think Robbie will say it to her. She'll understand. That's it's his choice. She's not pressuring him into it or something. So that's why. What do we got going? Will they stop and actually talk? Maybe at the end. Or you talk between blows, something like that. Miguel will win, or it'll be a draw. Yeah. I think like some sort of draw is definitely possible. How is the press going to be like this season? I don't know what you mean. Generally, the press fawns over it, so they will fawn over it. Fawning. Kreese fought Silver. Probably Silver, unless Kreese can get to him. Oh, roots are dying bonsai trees. Yeah, it's supposed to be a dying bonsai. Here and here. Yeah. And in fact, if you saw the 3D billboard that they've been posting on Twitter and such, it's in New York. It's like the snake kills the bonsai. So yeah, the bonsai tree is dying. Miguel's dad and Carmen will have an interaction. Yeah, Jay, kisses, like you said, that's something I've been thinking for a while. I don't know how it would happen because they're in different countries, unless it's via the telephone. But or something like you would think there would be some sort of resolution between Carmen and her dad, because she did like pack up and leave with his baby while she was pregnant or whatever. Like you would think there would at least be some sort of, resolution between them. Maybe it's not ultimately a big deal, but you would think there would be something. Maybe whether he apologizes to her or she says, something to him. I'm sorry, Kevin, who knows? But you would just think there would be something between them. Do you think where they're placed on the banner means anything? No, not really. No. This is just like a graphic designer, trying to make it look cool and such, hitting different characters and making it look cool while leaving out Kreese, leaving out, who else did we leave out? Anthony, leaving out, Kreese and Anthony. Yeah, Kreese and Anthony at least. So, that's just like graphic design. It's not symbolic. Something about like when you like look for clues or something is like you got to know like what is like getting way too specific into some deep meaning or something. Like something like you just got to recognize, and you can do it after a time. Like, something like where they're positioned isn't really going to mean anything. It's just a graphic designer making something that's going to look cool and, putting the Cobra Kai characters on one side and, the others on the other side. But like, it's not like, oh, Robbie and Dimitri are going to spend a lot of time together because they're next to each other. And Robbie has his back to Sam, so he's still shunning her. And Robbie's over here. Like, it's not quite like, don't read into it that much. Like you gotta know like that ultimately, like whoever just made this is trying to come up with something, that fits and balance the shots and stuff. How do you think Sam will react if she finds out the reason she lost is Silver's bribery? Depends on when she finds out. I think the idea is hopefully at some point. Where is it? Here, I got more. Sam has moved on. Remember, this shot's not in the trailer. This is there with Daniel there. But if Sam has moved on, then she's okay with it. She just doesn't care anymore. Win, lose. I was actually just watching a fight on YouTube last night, and like it was actually two girls fighting, and it was like it went to decision. And like the girl who won really didn't seem like she should have won. Like it was a clear biased decision, but like it's not unheard of. Like I said, like I just saw, like just watching a YouTube video the other day, a girl wins like probably unfairly. It was probably a biased decision from the referees or judges. So like you guys got to realize like it actually happens a lot. Usually it's not even being paid off. Like after season 4 came out, I got a lot of comments from, people who do compete in karate or something, who are like, have said like, I've seen way more bias from referees than that without even them getting any money. Sometimes refs are just bad or they're just biased. So, sometimes dealing with a biased, I mean, granted, biased is not the same as literally bribed, but from Sam's perspective, it plays the same for her. So for Sam, it plays the same. Whether it was just a bad referee, a biased referee, or in this case, a straight up, bribed, you just move on. You just move on to the next one. That's life. Michael T. Flex. Hey, thank you for coming in. Sam, Robbie, and Miguel are next. Oh, were people bringing that up? I didn't even I didn't bring it up because it didn't even occur to me. Ooh, they do form a triangle. Look at that. Of course, any 3 points can form a triangle. and Tori. But wait, what about this love triangle? Tori. Oh, there. Or maybe this love triangle. Tori, Carmen, Amanda. Like here's a love triangle. And oh wait, here. Johnny, Daniel, Silver. There's a love triangle. Yeah, there's a love triangle. Yeah. Don't read too much into it. Sam has a white belt. Generally, this show has just kept everyone in white belts. For the most part, it's easier for show purposes. Where can I get an FBI shirt? You have to ask Johnny. The war room. Ooh. Mega Cloud, thank you for coming in. Speculative fun. You know, it'd be cool if Miguel had a brother and we meet his dad. He gets all attention and brother get mad. Brother joins Cobra Kai. Well, that's quite a bit. There were rumors that Miguel does have siblings. Don't know if it's true. This was a couple girls down, from Puerto Rico, because they shot in Puerto Rico, who were there during the shoot. Those girls were there during the shoot and, we're at the rap party and everything. There were rumors that they were, people were saying they were his siblings, but since it was all in Spanish, I couldn't read it. I couldn't find the origin of that. I just saw people saying that other people said they were siblings. So Samantha LaRusso is here. Brooks returns. That's how Kyler can get kicked out of Cobra Kai. Kyler can be told to spar against Brooks, but he refused. Yeah, but I don't think Brooks is eager to go back out for Cobra Kai again. like it didn't go so well the last time, so he's probably not going to try it again, Robbie McCall and Sam. You guys. Yes, like I said, any 3 points will make a triangle. Can Pat E. Johnson, the ref in Karate Kid 1 and 2 coming back? Is he still alive? He is still alive. He is pretty old though, so it's quite possible he wouldn't come back. I always thought I had this theory in my head a long time ago that Daniel and Johnny would get into an argument about whether or not the crane kick was legal or something, and then they would go to Pat Johnson to get him to settle it, and that way you could get Pat Johnson in, it's just in a one scene thing or something, where he's like, you two need to quit or something, stop arguing over it, something like that. But they didn't do that. So I always thought that would be a good way to bring him in, but I don't know. Pat Johnson, I think is more or less retired, so he probably won't be back. Black belt in a few months, reality 7 years. Yeah, it depends on your system, but yeah, obviously a black belt is supposed to mean a lot of training and such. You've come a long way. Hope you get better, Mega Cloud. Rest up, and hope you're totally better in 2 weeks when it drops. Can't wait to see Johnny find Miguel with Robbie. Yeah, intense in a lot of different ways. I agree with you, Jake. It depends on how it's going with Miguel's dad and so much. Will Sean or Daryl Vidal return? I get asked about Sean every time I do a live stream. You know, the most I can say is I think, you know, maybe an episode or two, something small, if, you know, he gets out of being locked up, you know, which should happen during the summer. But I think for the most part, it's about Sean. It's about Kenny. So it's Kenny's story, not Sean's. Daryl Vidal, maybe. The Epic War Room. Yeah. They sell the FBIS shirts on the Jersey Shore. Well, there you go. Pay Chopstick and Flies a visit down at the Jersey Shore. I've never been to the Jersey Shore myself. Didn't it get kind of a reputation from that show of those very odd people who make up the Jersey Shore? Very, very kind of unusual people. I don't know. I didn't really watch it. Brianna, thank you for coming in, Brianna. Haven't seen you around as much. I guess I'm certain you're busy, but yeah. Hey, back to you. What do you think of the scene between Silver and Sensei Kim making her partner and giving her 50%? How do you think the partnership is going to work? Very good questions. Yeah. You know, is it 50% of the franchises or something? You know, Silver isn't after money. Silver already has money, so he doesn't mind giving away 50% if he gets, you know, the sensei he wants. Obviously, still Silver is maintaining ultimate control of the dojo. But like I said in my video too, you know, he says, I'm giving you full autonomy. I think that's actually a very key line that they did include in there. I'm giving you full autonomy because that's what she wants. And that's why we're going to see the real, like, Kim Sun Young here.
Percent is just a number. What I'm offering you is legacy. Your grandfather didn't teach American soldiers the way of the fist, just to use on the battlefield.
You know, I'm offering you legacy and full autonomy. That's what's you know, that's what's special to her, and we'll see. Pat, got the 9th and 10 off. Hope life is good for you. Thank you very much. It is doing good. Looking forward to next month. Got a lot coming up. And very smart of you to take the 9th and 10 off. If for many of you, if you haven't done it yet, I would recommend, you know, ask, you know, hey, can I get off? You know, or come in late. Like if you work the 10th, like in the morning, be like, no, can I come in the afternoon? Cause I'm going to be up binging, you know, something like that. Yeah. Arrange your schedules, people. UFC champions coming to Cobra Kai. Yes, they are, Michael T. Flex. You saw him. You saw him. I know you saw him. Right there. They're right there. Xander Stone. Amusing, but I don't necessarily see Xander Stone returning. Chosen series with those island boys. Yeah. I was joking a while ago with Peter from Cobra Kai Companion that, like, you almost got to do a whole video on Chosen's wardrobe, because at the end of season 4, like, he was wearing the most badass outfit there at Mr. Miyagi's grave or something, and then like we see him in these trailers, and he's like wearing these like these like Hawaiian shirts and stuff. It's like You know, that's actually one of his better shirts there. But yeah. Won't have to have. Well, that's dedication. Very good. Taught Americans just like. Well, we already knew Kim's son Young taught Americans because he taught Captain Turner. Like, so, we already knew that. Are you surprised by the scene that Once Upon a Time in the Valley is in it? To be quite frank, yes. I absolutely am surprised. That was probably actually the most shocking thing. So let me tell you something about that song. When I was listening to that song, they put it out last week, and I was watching. I was like trying to figure out where it could go, and I was just like browsing the trailer and stuff here. I'm gonna say I put it with this shot here. Like I was just playing it with different stuff, and I put it here, and it works. Like it works through all this. Like I was watching this, and I was like, oh, it kind of works. But I rejected it as a theory partially because of the title. Once Upon a Time. Like what is this? Like Once Upon a Time. Usually when you say like Once Upon a Time, it's like a memory or something or whatever. Like in the valley or something. Like this. None of this feels like it makes sense with like a Once Upon a Time in the Valley, right? Like even though the music fit a little, like I just couldn't figure it out. And then of course the scene comes out. Here it is. And it's just like,
Perks you'll have as my business partner in Cobra Kai.
Your offer is very tempting, but I did not get on the plane for money.
like the song just gave me such, it's like a Western theme. And I'm thinking like with Kim, I'll be honest with you. Like it's not quite connecting with me yet. Like I just like it fits for like the scene, but like what's going on? Why like a Western theme for Kim Da-eun and Terry Silver here? And why is it called Once Upon a Time in the Valley? Like, I don't know. Did they fly Kim Sun-young to the valley once a long time ago? Is there like some weird flashback that explains it? I don't know. But like, why is it called Once Upon a Time in the Valley? Why does it have like a Western vibe to it? That to me feels so much like Kreese, feels so much like Tarantino. I don't know. We got Pat. Thank you for joining the channel. You join the channel, you get your name in green like that. So let's see. Quit your job to watch Cobra Kai. Yeah. Piper's in any shots. I saw an interview with Slia. She seemed, you know, she did the dance. She was asked about it, and she like did the dance. You know, like, oh, you know, maybe, you know, we'll have to see, or something to that extent. It's worth noting. You know, Piper wasn't in season 3, and she was asked before season 3 at some point, you know, oh, are you going to be in season 3 while we were waiting for it to come out? And she straight up said no. No, you know, loved it, but I'm not going to be in season 3, you know. So like if she's not in it, she can say I'm not in it. Like she wouldn't necessarily need to do the dance, but you know, the dance, I call it, but you get what I'm saying. So I think she'll be in it. Whatever story they got going for her, whatever, we'll have to see. Obviously, we don't see her in any of the shots, so. Once Upon a Time in the Valley, same vibe. I don't know. Were you responding to someone else or to me? I'm not sure. I missed a lot of chat. So yeah, guys, I know I missed a lot of chat. Did you watch Cobra Kai? I heart Cobra Kai named. No, I didn't watch season 5. No. That's why I'm here. I like to come and do theories or something. DMZ Killer. How many times are you gonna ask that question? It's called that because it sounds like a Western. Yeah. Well, obviously, but I don't know. But like I thought it was going to be the title of an episode. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. We'll see. It is something. I don't know. It's like a vibe thing, so I got to figure it out. If the private plane is Terry's or Kim's, I'm assuming it's Terry's. I mean, I guess she could be a billionaire too, right? Like maybe she's a billionaire too. But then she wouldn't like take it. If she were a billionaire, she'll just be like, I'm going to open up my own dojos. So yeah, I'm assuming it's Terry Silver's. We don't need that many super rich people in the show. You were eating noodle soup when I discovered Cobra Kai. Oh, thank you, Pat. That's a great question. And yeah, I started the channel right before season 2 came out. So that means you've been following from almost the beginning. So thank you for that, Pat. Silver stole the limo. Let's see. To train Korean karate. Yeah. That could definitely be a take on it. Like Kim Da-eun's Coming to the Wild West or something. I guess, I don't know. So that's definitely, one possibility, definitely. We'll see. And then obviously after it comes out, we'll figure it out. On here and thinking how or if he should react. Grease is getting picked on? Oh, you mean in this shot, people were picking on him and he's going to flick his peas back at him. He's going to flick his peas. Gene Kirk? Sorry. Because of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah. Which is a movie Martin Kove was in. Ever so briefly. In fact, I think when I saw it, I missed him. Typical me. Not even like, but yeah. But then the song has nothing to do with Grease or Cove or any of that. So it's like they're just picking something off of a movie. I don't know. Like, we had The Good, the Bad, and the Badass. But like I said, and I brought that up in my video. The Good, the Bad, and the Badass is like a Western. The song The Good, the Bad, and the Badass has no Western vibes to it, but I don't know. Why did Cobra Kai get... Well, I don't know what you're asking. Got opportunity, tell us. I don't know what you're asking. Yeah, no leaks in the chat, please. Robina. I know like a lot of people have seen it, but I haven't posted it just because like straight up leaks like that, which came from someone who's kind of probably a jerk, who really shouldn't have done that. You know, there's a difference between like, you know, Robert Mark Kamen saying something, or Joe Esposito, who said something. If you saw that video, Joe Esposito was talking about how he wrote a song for Johnny. Be sure to check that out. Like you're the best around, but it's like from Johnny's perspective. You know, that's fair, because that's straight from, you know, these creators and such. Cobra Kai Kid, you mean Cobra Kai Kid? Got the opportunity. I don't know if he asked or they offered. But that's just Netflix marketing. Marketing people like give out screeners. They give out hundreds, right? Like there's like probably hundreds of people who get this. You know, they're all just media people, right? Who write like media stories and such. So like Netflix gives it out to a lot of people like who are like media. So what do we got going on here? Ooh. Silver wooing Amanda. I like it. Chump change for a military grade airplane by the student's custom champion. Yeah. I mean, obviously Silver has the money for that. Whether it's a private or a charter, I guess. Do you think Miguel and Robbie's fight gets broken up? No, I think it will end one way or another. Like I said earlier, I was thinking draw, or like Robbie wins and maybe shows some mercy. Doesn't keep going. Who is Kreese going to pick a fight with? Well, I mean, we saw in the trailer he was fighting with, you know, random people in the prison. But here, let's come back to that. Picking fights with like random people in prison. Obviously, we don't know the context around this. You know, is maybe Kreese is standing up for someone else, right? Maybe they were picking on someone else. You know, we don't know the context. So definitely a good part. I'm really looking forward to this. If you saw my trailer breakdown, I covered it there.
Pretty easily.
You know, we got Robert there. So Cobra Kai fandom is here. Oh, there's, I remember that she went on about who her father is or was. Yeah. I was talking about that earlier. You must be talking about Peyton List. Tara's gonna get his rematch with Jake Paul. Some people think it's funny. Some people were like, thought it was really funny. I brought up Jake Paul in that video. I just put out like I like they didn't know it was a joke. To me, it was like the most obvious jokey joke you could make. But like some people thought like, oh my God, is Jake Paul actually going to be in here? Or some people thought like, oh, Watch Party's predicting Jake Paul will be here. Like, and I was like, guys, it was a joke. Keep in mind, his fight with Jake Paul actually happened after they filmed season 5. They filmed season 5, and then he had the fight with Jake Paul and lost. You love the Karate Kid movies. You're in good company here. You'll find many others who love them as well. They gave out way too many. Eliza, it's not YouTubers. It's like, it's media. Think of it more as media than YouTubers. Because a lot of, you know, entertainment writers and in blogs, or not blogs, but you know, all those sort of media things that put out stories and whatever. a lot of them get it. That's why when the time comes, we get swamped with so many different reviews because a lot of media people get it. And years later he did. Yeah. I guess, the way you say that, like, could Once Upon a Time in the Valley be referring to his Karate Kid 3 dream of expanding, and like now he's doing it? Once upon a time, I had a dream in the valley. Once upon a time, I had a dream of expanding, and now we're gonna do it.
What I'm offering you is legacy.
How he said that? Legacy. What I'm offering you is legacy. What I'm offering you is legacy. Puts a little like vibrato on that or something. Definitely. I think we all knew she was Kim Sun-young's granddaughter. I guess some people guessed daughter, but that didn't seem like it would line up in the years. Because I said granddaughter from the beginning. Watch Party makes a cameo. I did, and they keep breaking me. Season 1, Johnny threw the remote. Season 2 got kicked into it. Season 3 crashed when Johnny and Carmen were making out. Going to the dark arts and becoming a witch. Well, I don't know which, but I did call. I do think this. I call this the vampire shot. This like if you said he was a vampire here, I would believe you. He's out for blood. Make those knuckles bleed, right? I need to get the hole's there. So maybe he punched the hole. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't covered that in a video yet. Sometimes the fans have done more advertising for Netflix. That could be. Netflix likes to keep it tight, I guess. What John Hurwitz said, this is before it dropped on Netflix. He said what Netflix told them is Netflix has learned from experience that fans, when they see advertising or they see like a show, they want to just go watch it right away. So like they decided like putting out teasers or something way long in advance. That like has always been the case. A lot of times they do that. Netflix doesn't think it's optimal for them, so they hold most of the advertising for the last 3 weeks, and frankly like the last 2 weeks from here on. It's like I think that next week we'll get a lot. The broken TVs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, very good theory. I think you're onto something. How do you think Johnny will break his TV this season? I don't know. If Robbie's staying with him, maybe Robbie breaks it. I do kind of like the idea that, as Robbie or Johnny and Robbie are trying to patch things up or something, or just kind of move forward, that maybe Robbie stays with Johnny for the summer or something. And that's partially why he's here. So I like that theory. So maybe Robbie breaks it or something. Robbie and Tori break it. Tori comes over. Terry would make an awesome vampire. Yeah. They're going to make a sequel. They've announced, spin-offs. They've said stuff is in development. I don't think it'll be a sequel. I think it'll be somewhere else. I have said for many times, like a Miyagi spinoff. Daniel so far gone, he's pulling a crease to Terry's Mr. Miyagi. So do you mean like in Karate Kid 3, but the roles are reversed, where Daniel is like Kreese and Terry's Mr. Miyagi, and beats Daniel up, throws him into a mirror or something? Is that what you're saying, Brianna? Like Karate Kid 3, but reverse, where Daniel's in the silver role and Terry's in the Miyagi role? The finale, Mike Jones will decide. Yeah. I do get the impression, while he'll have a story that'll interact with the others, his direction, his story may be like interweaving in and out. So it's not like he's part of the karate war, at least at first. When Robbie throws a silver bottle of Cobra Kai commercial, maybe. Mary she was on Supernatural. Thomas Singer. I didn't know. I know that's a popular show though. Oh, has he played a vampire? He looks the part well. You got a drunk back to the room? Jay Kisses, I don't know what you're saying. Are you saying you're drunk now and you have to get back to your room? You're saying you got a drunk person back in your room? Like a drunk just walked in? Are you saying, or you got to drink, you got to get back to the room to get drunk? Oh, Jay Kisses. Stay safe in Mexico, please. If Daniel puts his fist through the wall. Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I admit I didn't actually see this at first. And in my trailer breakdown, I had said Daniel like did this to himself. Was something like trying to refigure out like why, remind himself that Silver is the bad guy. Like, going through that. But obviously the hole's there. But that still doesn't necessarily preclude. We don't know. Like, was he hitting the wall? What's going on? But yeah. Get some really training. Well, yeah, except Daniel shuts the dojo down.
Today, I am shutting.
He's not in that shot. Which
down Miyagi-Do karate.
This can't be your plan.
With Johnny gone, it's on me to.
At least I don't think he's in that shot. Yeah, okay, yeah. Anthony's not here. Which is something I wondered. Like, Daniel must not know, that what happened between Kenny and Anthony. And I don't know, Anthony apparently isn't eager to learn Miyagi-Do still. That'll be interesting what's going on with Anthony, even after Kenny just straight up, you're going to be in a world of pain. You got to get your mom. Okay, so your mom had a few too many, and you got to get her back to the room. All right, just hold her hand or grab her arm, take it step by step. Tell her the good-looking the lifeguard is in the room waiting for her. Tell her something's in the room waiting for her, so she's eager to get there. The charity all the wah wah. Yeah, I wonder if they'll do that sort of callback too. I feel like it would be more like against Chosen though. But I don't know. We'll see. It was a good moment. By the way, fun tidbit. They said, where was it? An interview somewhere. That was like improvised. They were shooting that several times over and over, and just like one time Thomas Ian Griffith just like did that. Like he's just like shooting and he's just doing something different. Wah, wah, and then like they went through it, and then Pat Morita like then did it right back. Wah, wah, like especially because Pat Morita is a comedian too. Like he gets it, the vibe and stuff, and can just nail it. And then that was what they did in the that they put that in the movie. So like that wasn't like it's scripted. That was just sort of like an improv by Thomas Ian Griffith and then an improv back by Pat Morita. Like it worked really well for sure. Do you think the new Sensei is hot? I won't blame you if you do. You're allowed your own thoughts. But there you go. I think other people have said that. So, you're allowed to draw your own conclusions. You don't need mine. Do you think? No. Partially because. So here's the thing. Like. Shoot. Oh wait. Oh, that's the wrong one. That was for J Kisses. The kids, like they gotta move on. They want to bring in new techniques. They're not gonna like just rehash the same stuff over and over again. So like you may see Chosen do it or something, but like we're gonna see like new techniques come up and stuff. So because that's what this season is all about. Kim Da-eun here is gonna give us some Cobra Kai stuff and stuff from Kim Sun-young, and Chosen will give us some new Miyagi-Do techniques. So, something new. We don't want to keep rehashing the same ones over and over again, Keep it fresh, keep it new. Do you think it's a fake out? He's not telling you because he's planning to keep him out. Partially in my video, I mean, we see Chosen auditioning or whatever to become a sensei at Cobra Kai. So I think Daniel wants to focus on this like infiltration storyline at first. Daniel's like does that. Obviously it doesn't work out. And then they switch tactics. So, but I think, I think Daniel does shut down to protect the kids. I would agree with that. I think that's partially his thinking. He wants to take out Cobra Kai directly. Here's a good shot. Ooh, yeah. So that's like the infiltration. And then of course we see them, reopening. He reopens the dojo. The trailer gave us the shutting of the dojo and the reopening. So it's like, boy, well, there's a whole story arc, but that's fine. Because we know it's going to happen. Like we know they're not stopping karate forever. So. Allie shows up again. Yeah, there's always room for another guest star, but I don't think it'll be this season. Cobra Kai Dojo's all over this valley. Yeah, and that was definitely in the little tidbit they put out. Open up Cobra Kai Dojo's all over this valley. When they released the poster. Any more students switching? Well, Robbie comes back. So if you count Robbie.
Be the same again.
So Robbie. Don't know what it means between him and Tori. I would love if they stayed together, even if Robbie comes back. I kind of would like that because I kind of root for Robbie and Tori. I like them together. Well, I understand, Will. It's late. If you have to go to sleep, you have to go to sleep. She's Cobra Kai using Miyagi's moves. I don't know. But in the end, Cobra Kai, you know, Robbie's not teaching Cobra Kai anymore. They're moving on, so I don't think it'll come up. So what if the shot with Amanda is a psych out and it's actually Tori? Yeah, I was actually thinking that's a good. I said this somewhere. Did I say it in a live stream? I don't think I put it in my video. Like I speculated that like they digitally swapped out Peyton List for Amanda here for like something. I don't know. I don't remember where I said that. I don't think it's the case. Like, I don't think they would do that. They did digitally alter. So here's the thing. They did digitally alter the season 4 trailer ever so slightly. It was the date announcement trailer. The signs. So like there's a sign and so here's the thing. If you recall, for those who remember, when the season 4 date announcement trailer came out, I talked about this sign in my breakdown video. I said, oh, this sign's kind of stupid. It just says kick it. No effort was put into it. How lame. Kind of sad. That was actually the reason no effort was put into it is because it was actually digitally altered. That was, oh my God. It was Nate's girlfriend. Oh, what the hell's her name? I'm sorry. What's Nate's girlfriend's name? But she was the one holding the sign. And it was a Miyagi-Do sign. And they changed it for the trailer. So they digitally altered it for the trailer just because they didn't want like a Miyagi-Do sign in the stands or something. They were worried, wow, we don't want to give anything away. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Shoot. Okay. No. Okay. But yeah, they changed it for the trailer, and definitely. So it's possible. It's something they've done before. I just don't think it's very common. What the heck? Oh man. Sorry, I was looking for something because I thought I posted it. Someone remind me. I keep forgetting her name, and then I knew her name, and then oh, here it is. Yes, Hannah. Lexi DeMarco. Lexi, played by Hannah Deffler. Yes, it was Hannah Deffler. Oh my God, I get so caught up on this, and I'm like, what is it? Lexi. Sorry, guys. Sorry. A lot of chat I just missed. I'll say Daniel is scared. He looks at Johnny, reassured. Shows I think they're here for him, whatever's going on. Yeah. So yeah, I guess you could say scared. Whatever. They're here for him. They're reassuring him. That maybe reopening the dojo was chosen in Johnny's idea. So I'm thinking that like it was their idea. They called the students, got them there, and Daniel wasn't even expecting to see them here in the backyard.
Life will ever be the same again.
So I do think it's a big moment for Daniel here. Let me move on. Shows how to balance offense and defense. Yeah, definitely. They'll bring back Allie. Yeah, but not all at once. Yeah, Terry Silver in a bathtub. I think we're all looking forward to that. Robbie's using Tori to make Sam jealous. I don't think that at all. I don't think there was ever any indication. Well, I mean, okay. Well, the prom. They were attempting to throw. Yes, they were attempting to throw both Sam and Miguel off balance. But even then, it was actually Tori's idea. It wasn't Robbie's idea. He went along with it, right? But no, I mean, I think Robbie, what he felt for Tori at the end was genuine. Sato versus Master Kim Sun Young. I don't know. Hayden did put Kim Sun Young as the second best fighter in the universe. Half and then half. Well, if they were going to do that, they would have announced it by now. So they're not going to do that. Lexi DeMarco. Yeah, Lexi. Thank you, everyone. I'm like looking back through. Played by Hannah Deffler, who apparently, God, I didn't. Peter said she's in one of these shots. Wait, was it? I can't remember. Hold on. Is she in one of these shots?
Memory. I need you to see.
Oh, wait. Was it this shot? Yeah. That's... Oh, hold on. It's Hannah Deffler.
I need you to see.
Oh, shoot. Okay. In the corner there. I didn't recognize her. Like, I'm not that good. But Peter's like, oh, yeah, that's Hannah Deffler, who was Lexi DeMarco. So that's Nate's girlfriend. But we don't even know, is she playing the same character? Maybe she's someone else. She could be playing someone else. So we'll see. Matt, thank you for the chat. How do you think Silver became wealthy? He made it sound like he lost everything and built himself back up. Well, we got a key line in season 4. My dad wants me to come work for the company or something like that. So definitely it was like some sort of family company he inherited. You can get the impression maybe he then expanded it, made it even bigger than it was before. I don't necessarily get the impression he lost everything, but maybe he did have to rebuild then in the late 80s or something after what happened. Well, it didn't say that. It actually did say kick it. It's just if you glanced at it, it said it looked like that. I mean, it did say kick it. The problem is the ICK, just the way it was written, kind of shoddy, looked like that. You had to like look close, zoom in and look closely to read it correctly. Chosen and Kim hook up. Oh, you people have making those theories for a long time now. Sure, why not? Why not? They need some love. Chosen needs some love. His storyline is unexpected. Yeah, I actually think somewhat you're on the right track. Thank you for coming in, Mega Cloud. You got another thing coming. Mm-hmm. It's from the beginning scene, season 4. Is it? I'm not that good with music like that, so why Miguel is suddenly angry at Robbie? Does some of it master from the race slowly? Could be. It could be in regards to something from a little bit of maybe something from Mexico, plus just the classic Cobra Kai bad timing or something.
To start out
You
from
know,
nothing and get
he sees like half of a fight or something and draws the wrong conclusions. I mean, where would this show be if people had good timing? It's not going to happen. There would be no show. So it's, you know, it's a combination of things like that. Let me call my old boss. Oh, it won't. It won't. Funny to think about. The best badass season? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. I do think there's a lot of the season, you know, we don't know yet. I said this in my trailer breakdown video. I feel like, you know, the trailer is trying to hold some things back. You know, they don't want to put everything in the trailer, which is a contrast to how it's been done in other seasons, or other shows. So yeah, I'm very hopeful, you know. I think there's going to be a lot going on we don't know yet. Although we may learn more in the next week or two, you know, as they release more stuff. Do you like that they reused the song? I have no opinion. I'm not the person to ask for stuff like that. Like, what song would they use instead? I don't know. Like I say, it works for what they were trying to do. Let's say something. You're an All Valley champ. Forget him. No, I don't think Tori or Silver would tell Tori forget him. He's the one who kind of pushed them together. Silver's got more awareness than that. DHV Arena. Oh, okay. You're talking about the other trailer where
Fire, Danny boy.
Of course I do, if anyone saw him go.
that guy.
That's the big plan.
That guy. That's who you're talking about. That's Eric Anders. I don't know who he is. I'd have to look him up. That's cool. That's cool. I should. I'll have to look up Eric Anders. Who pushed Hawk in the pool? I know. I think it's Kenny. Hi, I'm new. Welcome, Ozzy Temp. Yeah, the Mexico arc and Mike Barnes arc. Yeah, and as I said in my trailer breakdown video, really I think we're only getting very small teases of Daniel's arc. I think Daniel's going to have a significant arc, and they gave a few teases. We see a couple of those weird shots, well, not weird shots, but we see a couple of those small shots, quick shots or something. So we're getting teased that Daniel's going to have some significant arc. Through this season, actually. I was going to say back half, but no, actually, I think through much of the season, where we also see him like arguing with Amanda. It's like a Daniel versus Silver, and I think he's going to get very obsessed with it, and it's going to lead him to that confrontation with Terry Silver. So there's a few teases, but they've held back a lot, I think. Do you think there'll be a break between season 5 and 6? I think it's looking likely, just because John if we'll take him at his word. He says it's not written. Season 6 isn't written. If we're going to take that as in they haven't done a writer's room, which is how I'm going to take it. Like, it's not, you could say they did the writer's room, but just didn't write the scripts yet. Because the writer's room takes a couple months. It's a 2-3 months or however long. They do the writer's room where they basically figure out the whole season, what happens in all the episodes, all the story arc, character arcs, story arcs, put it all together, and then they take those notes and then they actually write the scripts. If they haven't done any of that, he said not till they done shooting Obliterated, and apparently Obliterated isn't scheduled to wrap shooting until the end of November. So if Obliterated doesn't wrap until the end of November, or sometime in November, then they aren't starting the writer's room until the end of this year, which means they can't get into production until like next spring. Next week. Yeah, I agree. I think the leak will be Mike Barnes, or not the leak. That next week will give us Barnes. I've been thinking that for a while. They'll tease something, a scene or something. Johnny's old Cobra Kai buddies. I understand. I agree with you. In fact, I'm going to bring that up hopefully in tomorrow's video. I have a theory about that. So tomorrow's video. They have the ideas for the season. They need the scripts now. Well, they have ideas. He said chock full of ideas, which implies they didn't do the writer's room. It's one thing to say like, oh, I think we should have like this fight and this would be cool and let's do that. It's another thing to have like all the story beats, written out, character arcs written out, what happens in each individual episode, and then going on to write the script. So based on what he says, it sounds like they haven't done the writer's room. So the earliest that would start then is like November or December then, based on the shooting schedule of Obliterated. The good news is we may get Obliterated then. We may get Obliterated before Cobra Kai Season 6. Which, okay, you're Cobra Kai fans, I get it. You want Cobra Kai, but there's reason to think Obliterated would be good. Obviously the same team, making it. So, and it's more than just John, Josh, and Hayden. They have some of the actual screenwriters too, as I was talking to Peter the other day in the live stream. There's some of the writing staff from Cobra Kai is also on Obliterated. I think I've been guessing like he'd be around maybe like the middle part of the season, like the middle half or third or whatever. So, significant to have an impact. But we'll see. Oh, what's Obliterated? Good question. They have the creators of Cobra Kai, John, Josh, and Hayden, pitched another TV show completely unrelated to Karate Kid, completely unrelated to Cobra Kai. It's another show that, was going to be at TBS or whatever. And now it's going to be a Netflix show. So that they have a new show on Netflix, the guys who created Cobra Kai. It's called Obliterated. It's about a team in Las Vegas, who basically the pitch is, the setup is they're trying to defuse or take out a terrorist bomb. There's like a terrorist bomb. Oh, so they got it and they take it out. Yay. And so they go out and celebrate because they saved the day. They're heroes. They saved the day. And then the next morning, like they wake up and realize the bomb, what they thought was the bomb they deactivated or whatever, was a fake. So the real bomb is still out there. The real bomb. So now they have to go and find the real bomb. But the problem is they all got drunk and wasted the night before. They're obliterated. Hence the title. Before they get obliterated. So it's like a team of special. They have announced most of the main cast. It seems awkward to me because it's like special forces and these branches of like military or something that wouldn't theoretically be working in Las Vegas. I don't know how they're going to do it handle it from a logic standpoint. It didn't actually, like, it seemed to me like it should be the ATF or something. The alcohol, tobacco, and firearms and explosives is like the federal agency or the FBI. But anyway, whatever. They're special forces. That's cooler. It's like they got a sniper and whatever. They got a sniper. So that's going to be Obliterated, a show on Netflix that they're shooting right now. They're shooting it right now as we speak. Well, maybe not literally now, but you get what I mean. So they're shooting it on October. I whatever I saw, it said November. It's going to be a long night. Uh-oh. J Kisses. Did you get back to your room safely, J Kisses? We're just worried about you. We're just worried about you, J Kisses. Took a long time. Sorry. I know I missed a lot of chat, but the in-universe confirmation. No, I don't think they're going to do that. They already paid tribute to Ed Asner. So I think they just move on. I don't even think they'll address it. They made clear from episode 1 that Johnny and Sid were essentially estranged. So just, Johnny not going back to Sid anymore, or Sid writing Johnny out of his will is essentially already established in the show. So it's no big deal. I mean, if Mike fought Daniel, Daniel would do what he needed to defend himself. So that's my answer. Inner badass or whatever it takes. Daniel would defend himself. Any chance Kim Da-un fails and Silver goes to Barnes? Like, sorry, bro. I don't know. Would the granddaughter of Kim Sun-young fail? Defeat does not exist. In the end, it's like a fun theory, but I don't think the show will actually go that way. So, in the end, I would say pretty close to 0. Like it's like a fun theory, like the way to get Barnes back into it, but I think that's not how the show's gonna go. Oh, she's rambling. Just get her some water. Tell her get her some water. Mike will be in fights with the main adults. Well, he's gonna fight someone. I don't know who. Ooh, popular question. I've always said I feel like some sort of draw. If not that, maybe somehow Robbie wins, but shows mercy. He doesn't repeat his previous mistake. There are fight, post-fight. Yeah. Odds are Mike has to be at least one of them. He's one of few. If you saw on Cobra Kai Companion, I posted a link to it in the community, the post. We did the prop bets. It's a casual thing with him and Ken Cole and the last Roadhouse podcasts. You could also listen to it as a podcast too if you listen to podcasts. But I asked I threw out there whose karate would be a joke according to Mike Barnes. So a lot of good questions. What did I say? I think I said Johnny. But yeah, he's got to say someone's a karate is going to be a joke, right? The only leak you want to see is the pool water. Yeah, for sure. 2 weeks is not soon enough. I hear you. But you can chill in Mexico and drink alcohol and take care of your drunk mother. Do you think Barnes joins the forces of good with Daniel? I think we just put that was his arc. I don't know. We just know nothing about Barnes. So we just have to see what is Mike Barnes' story now. Where is he in his life and what has he been up to and everything. So it's just hard to predict who he's joining with who. He's not getting 50% in the dojo. We know that much. Do you think Kreese will die? Maybe. I feel like I should predict it. I keep predicting it. And if I don't predict it once, then that's when it'll actually happen. Daniel hires Barnes, chopstick and flies. Thank you, back, Rick. It's possible. If Barnes is back as a hired gun. To bring Rosabala, that's quite an extensive theory, but Johnny's already going to get Miguel, so we'll see. Mike versus Silver. Mike wins. Dude is crazy and faster. Yeah, but Silver's pretty good. You gotta like Silver, man. He's got some moves, you know? Not every villain has to be on Daniel's side. Oh, that's true. He could be a free agent. Okay, a theory. Looking forward to it. I'll check my DM in a second here. Mike is the final piece to Terry's armor. Yeah, but I don't think so because I think where are we here? Here we go. Because he has the fist. So does he need Barnes? He already has all these guys who he trusts, apparently. So, or Kim Da-eun trusts. So, Okay, hold on. Here we go. So, so I don't think Barnes is being hired by Silver. I mean, hired by Daniel as a private eye or something. Yeah, maybe, but as him intimidating the beeps. Yeah. I mean, so whatever he does, we want to see some of that, some of that him intimidating. How many seasons do you think we're going to have? I hope at least 6. Feels like 7 could work. He can offer Mike as much money as he wants. Yeah, but he already offered other people money, so. Increase Miguel Robbie too. Yeah, Sanskar, I think you're generally correct. Like, it's definitely like a boiling thing, you know, building up. Really? Hold on. Brianna sent me her theory. I'm going to look back here. All right. Here we go. Okay. Brianna, I think the problem, like it looks to me, like these are couches, and that's like a pillow, right? Like that's why, like, it's not what you said. Like, if there's like couches or something, or it's, that would be very unusual to me. Are you going to make a review of season 5? Yes, I will. So what I'll do, guys, and the dude also wants a shout out. So it'll come out 2 weeks from today, obviously at midnight at the top of the hour Pacific time, or top of the day Pacific. You know, we'll watch it. I don't do streams like in the early morning right after I finish or something, because I do understand people want to give people time to watch it. So I'll probably do a stream, depending on when I finish it, late afternoon or early evening, 2 weeks from today. So I'll do a stream, and then we'll just go over everything. We'll talk as much as we can. We'll talk as much as we can. We'll go over everything, and then what we'll do is, you know, and I'll do maybe even a couple streams over the few days, and I'll put out a season 5 review. I'll put out some sort of review. They never get the most views just because they're late, but I will put out a review. Yeah, there's no. It's Brianna. It's a fun theory. I'm not going with it. I didn't quite grow up in one, but I did go to church. So I don't think it's that. For a brief second, like, I see why you think that. Like, I get it, but I don't think so. And why is he there? He's married. Barnes has a family like Larissa. He may. I mean, we don't know. Obviously, you know, like Allie's family, they're just sort of a side to the plot. They're not really part of it, but that chair behind him is okay. If he's on the looking back, Where are we at? So yeah, Mike Barnes family. He's got some connection. We'll see. I like one thing I did say, like in my trailer breakdown or whatever this came out, is it will have a role that is big. Like I would, Johnny and Chosen both like lost to Daniel, and they're kind of, their lives were then defined by that. I just kind of thought it would be nice to have something different where like maybe Barnes went on to have a good life or something somehow, doing something, but like his life wasn't kind of like hinging on his feud with Daniel. So we'll see. So that's something I said when the pictures came out. So yeah. So that was my general theory on Barnes. Barnes having family problem go through LaRusso. Barnes needs a new car. He's mad at his wife because she crashed the car. He's got to buy a new one. He's at LaRusso Auto. There's so much you can do, right? Robbie will have to intervene. Well, that does seem to happen at the water park, or at least Hawk intervenes. I think we'll get some Mike Barnes stuff maybe this next week. When someone else is in the wrong but blames you for defending yourself and won't even let you explain why you need to defend yourself. Now my ankle hurts because said person pulled it 2 times. Jay kisses. Just sit back on the chair, put your feet up, listen to the live stream, chill. You're in Mexico, just take it easy. Don't worry about who's in the wrong. Watch Top Gun. That's what you're going to do. Watch Top Gun. Tom Cruise is so good looking in that. Right. Or whatever Carmen's line was. I think Michael will have a bigger role. Yeah. The idiot thought it's put him in karate. Well, yeah, you got to learn karate for self-defense. Who do you think will have the best arc in season 5? I'll tell you my hopes. I'm hoping for a good one with Miguel. I was a little let down in season 4 with, how it turned out. So I'm hoping he's got some good stuff going here in season 5. I do think a good one with Daniel. Very smally teased at in the trailer. And then Chosen. Then Daniel and Chosen together. Carmen's dreaming about Daniel. You're calling it now. You think it'll be revealed. They will reveal Amanda's inner thoughts. Top Gun TV series would be so good. Well, after the movie Maverick has been so widely successful, I don't know if they'll do a TV series, but maybe, who knows? Make more money, right? Yeah, definitely looking forward. Chosen and Daniel together. Do you think Amanda will do Miyagi-Do? Well, we definitely see her at least in one shot. Is she like training full time? I don't know. I do think, she could just be there to support Daniel. So that's partially what I think. Kreese gets fully redeemed. I don't know. I don't think so. At least not in the way people think when they say fully redeemed. Kreese here. I don't know if there'll be some sort of tournament. Maybe. It seems like there'll be something. Some sort of final rematch, but then maybe not. Like I always thought it would be just a Johnny Daniel thing, but then they kind of did that in season 4, episode 5. So Kreese makes friends pretty easily. He does. You know, a little kindness goes a long way. I don't know why everyone says so much bad stuff about him. I mean, what a swell guy.
Yeah, well, I make friends pretty easily.
I'm happy to hear that you're doing well with the others.
Look at this. Look at his friend here. Look at that face. Isn't that the face of friendship? He's helping him fix his shirt. You know, helping him with his beard. Getting the fly off his face. I mean, it's great. I think it's great that they're such good friends. Do you think Julie Pierce will be in season 5? If she's in it, she's in like the tease for next season. But they may tease her without showing her too, so in which case she's not in it. How many more sneak peeks we get? Good question, John. Netflix like gives nothing forever, and then they give a bunch right at the end. So we could get at least like 2 more scenes. I think we could get 2 more scenes at least, in interviews or something. The season 5 billboard. I agree, Joshua. If you haven't seen them, like go to Twitter or Instagram or something and just like search, find them. They're really good. They're all good stuff. What's going to happen to Kenny? Well, he's going to train Cobra Kai. I'll tell you that much. And he's doing pretty good. Boom. Look at that. Go, Kenny. Oh my God. Okay. Here's an alternate theory. Victorian era dressed a lady on stage doing river dance, and it fits the rest of the photo. Okay, well, there you go. Thank you, Matt. No, I am not watching anything early. I'm making theories. Why is Kreese not in the poster? Limited role? We'll see. He's in jail. Anthony and Kenny. I hear you. Definitely they got a lot of the initial vibes and rivalry between them. So let's see what happens. See you next. Michael T. Flex, thank you for coming in. You're my man. Yeah, they did. No word yet if they're doing anything similar. That was fun last year. I was live for it. And then we had the virtual premiere, which now they're doing a premiere in Los Angeles, which actually kind of like sucks, I guess. But like it's good if you're going to it, but like I thought it was so fun just being live and talking to people and watching it live. Like that was a good experience. So like having like an actual like premiere in Los Angeles that you invited people, like, well, I can't do anything with that. Like I can't share it with you. I can't do anything. So it's just kind of like, eh. Trying to dance. Oh, you guys, Mike is actually a dancer theory. Will Stingray get some revenge on Terry Silver? Stingray made a deal with Terry Silver. Why would he want revenge? What do you mean revenge? They made a deal. He beat up, lies to the police, and then Terry Silver lets him back in Cobra Kai. He's looking at LaRusso. Maybe. That is not Mike Barnes in that prison fight. Did you watch my trailer breakdown video? If you didn't see my trailer breakdown video, you should watch that. I cover it at the end of the video, but be sure to check it out. Kreese gets revenge on Stingray. Possibly. Definitely Kreese may get revenge. Kreese is kind of a no mercy kind of guy. A little kindness goes a long way, but sometimes you have to show a little no mercy. Oh, I like that. Chillin'. This is Jay Kiss's inner mom right now. She's probably not here, but here's Jay Kiss's inner mom, all day long, all night long. Second tournament will be the finale. It depends on how they do it. Possibly. Stingray is Barnes' nephew. What about Mike versus Daniel in season 5? That would be a cool fight. I think a lot of people would want to see that. Like a rematch from Karate Kid 3 where Mike Barnes isn't win a point, lose a point. You know, no, he's actually trying to just win. He tends to win when he's actually trying to win. Yeah, I covered that earlier. Did they like digitally put in Courtney Hengler? It's possible, but I don't think so. I actually do think that's Amanda in that scene. Because like I can see Amanda going to the dojo to help Daniel. Like the rest of the family's going, so Amanda's going to go too. I don't think, and like we have plenty of shots of like Tori in Cobra Kai still, like, which must be like later season when they're with the like the evaluators guys here. So I think Tori's still in Cobra Kai. Making random characters related to one another. Yeah, it's a big thing in the fandom. I blame George Lucas actually, but yeah. Who do you think's gonna win, Terry or Daniel? Oh, I think Terry's gonna win. Did you see the video on the fights? Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. All the fights. I covered that a little bit. Thank you for you're welcome. 30 frames per second, Matt. 30 FPS, Matt. Thank you. Glad you enjoy the videos. Mike could be at some fancy bar. Yeah, I speculated that when the things came out. Get back on the horse stand. Yeah. Yeah, my theory is that now that I'm like thinking about it more and more is after whatever happens to Daniel by Terry Silver, like I think it's maybe Chosen's idea, it's Chosen, Johnny, and maybe even Amanda's idea. And they're the ones that put this together. They're the ones that brought everyone here.
Will ever be the same again.
So that's what's going on. It was like their plan to open up the dojo. So that's why I think it is Amanda. Like I don't like it's a fun theory. Oh, what if it's actually Tori? But I actually think no. It makes a lot of sense for Amanda to be here. You know, as I even said, like Daniel's going, Sam's going, and then like Anthony wants to go too. Where is he? No, he's here somewhere. Oh, here he is. Anthony. So like the three of them are going, and you can almost see Amanda being like, well, what the heck? If the three of you are going, I might as well go too. Like, I'm not going to let it, so like make it a family thing. So like, yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of reasons for Amanda to be there. It ultimately makes pretty straightforward sense that like, it's not going to be something weird. Bert ends up with Robbie's mom. It would be funny. sick of the on-off. Yeah, I think he is. I think, in this season, they're going to be separated a lot because, Johnny's going to Mexico, and then like he's got the whole like Uber thing, the whole like he's like, I got to make a living or something. So they'll be separated, but in the end, I think Johnny is still, on Daniel's side, and whatever it's worth, Daniel's on Johnny's side. Oh, Matt Moore. Matt, we're enjoying your theories here. Do you think Julie Pierce will be in the show? I do. Julie Pierce takes out Kim Da-eun. Makes sense to me. But that's like a season 6 or something. Where's Anthony? Anthony was there.
We'll ever be the same again.
There's Anthony right there for you. Bert likes Devin. Yeah. I don't know if they're going anywhere with that now that Devin's in a different dojo. But I definitely think so. Oh, and it's Equis. Greetings from Mexico. Do you know Jay Kisses? She's in Mexico as well. But thank you for coming in. Any more Okinawa travel? I think it's possible. Depending on how the show goes. I do think it's possible we'll get another trip back to Okinawa. Cops come to arrest Silver. It's one big fight. No, I don't get that. What are they arresting him for? The mid-season twist, or Daniel Johnny fight season 4? I don't know. I think I was predicting around the water park would be around mid-season. Check out my trailer video. But like, definitely tensions brewing here. Anthony's not. Yeah, Kreese isn't either. I don't know. You have to figure it out from marketing people. They put too many people on the poster and it just gets jam-packed, I guess. It's already kind of jam-packed. People will get hurt, as Hurwitz said. That's just Hurwitz just being his generic, well, I'm not going to tell a lie, so I'll say something that's true but doesn't really answer the question. Like, yeah, there's always a karate fight at the end of the season, so you can't really read anything into it. Oh, there'll be a karate fight. Well, there you go. Surprise! Amanda and Danny. Yeah, you people like these theories. People, since season 2, I've had people predicting Amanda and Daniel will break up. People have been predicting that to me since season 2. No. She's mad at him or something. He's mad at her, but come on, they're not like that. They're not breaking him. As the aftermath in Daniel. It's certainly how I take it as well. That's when they reopen the dojo. That's when Johnny, Amanda, and Chosen decide to reopen the dojo themselves, and they get Daniel out there. So a powerful scene. I agree. I don't think Silver will try to recruit Miguel. On the mailbox. No, that ad that Carmen has, that's like a mass mailer, right? It's just something that gets mailed to everyone. That's not like he's not recruiting Miguel. That's just a mass mailer. The idea is he's recruiting everyone in the valley. Everyone in the valley is getting this. Even people who were in Cobra Kai, because he doesn't care. Everyone in the valley. Miyagi-Do's on the field trip. Well, I don't think it'll be a field trip. Tyrone would. Yes, he will. I think we're all looking forward to. Who's Miguel's dad? I don't know. The guy we see the back of in the trailer. Changes some dealerships into Miyagi-Do. And then what does he do with his cars? No. I don't think he needs to do that. Not right here. He's got his backyard, and if he needs more space, he can rent out a place, just like Terry Silver. You know, Daniel can rent out a place. But Daniel's got space. Okay, I think it's been 2 hours. We've definitely had fun. Nice Friday night stream. I may do another one next Friday. I'm going to try and do some more, just as we're building up, and whatever stuff, if stuff drops, I may do other live streams next week. We'll do the Sunday stream. I'm trying to finish work on a video for tomorrow in regards to what may be the biggest fight of the season, or something I think could be the biggest fight of the season. Insanity, John Horowitz described. So, got to get back to work on that. So, thank you everyone for coming in. I think there's going to be a lot of fun. We got a great season ahead. 2 weeks, guys. Actually, a little less than 2 weeks now. So thank you. Thank you to my new channel member and everyone else in the chat. It's great talking with you. So take care. Yeah. Everything Brianna said. There you go. So take care, and I'll see you at the